that Patron, that good old stuff you like. I'ma be your bartender, I got you. I know we fucking twice, yeah.
What I don't understand is that, okay, I have to work, right, in the morning, but bitch, why are y'all answering the phone? Like, why do people answer the phone before 10 a.m.? Like, if you call me, I'm not gonna answer you before 10. I don't know, like, bitch, it's too early, text me. People just be answering the phone, bitch, and hanging up. Like, why are you answering the phone? Like, if you're not black, we have a switch, okay? We have a professional switch and an off switch, which is a little ratchet. Like, we have to learn how to talk two different languages. And if you meet me at work and then outside of work, you'll be like, is this her? You know? So people be like, oh, what's your number? Like, let's hang. Bitch, you will not go back and report me. Like, bitch, that's just not what you're gonna do. So we can be friends at work for 8 hours, bitch. After that, the time is up. You know what I was just thinking? The older I get, like every year is, I want less tolerant. Like, I can tolerate less shit. Like, if that's anything like relationships, situationships, jobs, family, every and anything, it's like my tolerance as I get older shortens. And it gets lessen and lessen. And to me, that's a defense mechanism. That is the most beautiful thing that I have obtained thus far in my life, is just to like let shit roll off the back of my back and just, if it happened, it do, bitch. If the sun shine tomorrow, so be it, you know? And when it comes to guys, is that I have this thing now, and I didn't notice it until I gotten, like you said, like I said, older, probably like this year, is that if you cannot see yourself dating me, like taking me out, being in public with me, like, I don't want you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no middle ground with me with that. It used to be, I used to have so much sympathy for like DL guys and guys who were not, you know, happy or wanting to, let's say, live their life, their full life, or just be honest what they like sexually, or, you know, because I understood how hard society is on people like that, or and it has been on me, you know, before I came out when I was younger, you know. So it's like a little bit, I do have like a soft side, and I had a soft side, but the older I grew up is that I understand is that my happiness is everything for me. That's how I'm able to move along in life. That's how I'm able to, you know, just stay healthy mentally, is just by doing what I feel that's right and, you know, I love to do. And that's just that hit me, is that the reason why my tolerance is so low is because my standard is just that. If you don't see yourself dating me, you don't see yourself courting me while we're dating, and, you know, being romantic with me, taking me out, not being ashamed of you liking trans girl. If you're not that guy, then I just don't want nothing to do with you. I just don't. You know, it's just, that's just what it is. Because, you know, I take care of my own self. I guess if I didn't have, you know, I'm unable to take care of myself, then I have to kiss some ass, suck a few dicks, you know, whatever case may be. But with me, it's that I thank God, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, my tolerance is just so short. I know a guy, he talked to me the other day, we're friends or whatever, but we had a conversation, and he basically said something, and he was just, to me, like, just childish, and I just told him, well, when you get yourself right, just come to me, you know, like, and we'll just talk or whatever. But because the older I get, the less I'm like, I don't want to play those like mind games, like, you know the, like, the weird mind games like guys will play, like they want to keep you, they want to, what they say, have their cake and eat it too, and they want to kind of drag you on. You know, those little mind games. Like, I don't want that anymore. Like, if I peep that, like, I am gone. Like, just leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm in my soft girl era. I'm happy with myself. I don't want trouble. Leave me the fuck alone. That's how it is. That's my immediate, when I see peep that, it's like, there is no second chances with me right now, because I know what I want, and I need you to know what you want, you know? So, yeah. So with dating and being like a seasoned trans girl, it is a bit different, because you automatically see the bullshit. You like, But there are some really good guys out there, you know, and it's sad that people just haven't had that experience with a great guy to know that, you know. But I think that's just all of our journey, is that love is the only that is the most important chakra. That, like, to me, you have to obtain and know how to love yourself and others. That's just a part of you being a human being. That is just a part of you having a soul. Is that I feel like that's one thing you have to conquer. You know what I'm saying? So happy love in life, and bitch, I wish y'all happy hunting far as love goes if you're not in love. And if you are in love, try to make it last, because it's better to me to be with someone if you can, but if not, you know what to do. But yeah, so that's my thing as just being an older trans girl. It is difficult, but to me, I find it a little easier as I get older because I know exactly that type of guy. I dealt with that type of guy before. I talked to that type of guy before, so I know what he wants, you know? And just know your tolerance, bitch. Just know how many strikes you're gonna give a motherfucker, because with me, it's not 3 strikes you're out. I might give you 2 chances and you're completely out. And some people, you might get 1 chance with me, because I don't got time. I'm not about to raise a nigga. I'm not about to raise. And no. No. There was also this era I was in too, like when people asked me like when the last time I dated someone, I used to kind of lie to make it seem like that it wasn't as long as it was. Or if I see people in relationships, I would just kind of feel like left out. But now I feel like, bitch, I don't know what them people going through in their like relationship, bitch, have it, have fun, because I'm content, and that used to be embarrassing for me, like to tell people that, like, before I like didn't date in like 3 years, I was like to myself, I was focusing on my transition, I was loving myself, just, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure things out in life. I was in my early 30s, and a lot of people, they don't understand is that when you're 20, babe, you're not living yet. You're not living yet. You actually start living literally when you're like 33. That's when life really picks up, you start to understand things. You really start to understand your body and what works for your body and what can help your body prolong life, and just eating differently, watching different things and learning what triggers you, right? And that was a really big thing for me to like, well, why am I single? And I told myself, because bitch, I want to. This works for me, at least right now. I love to have my friends and, my guy friends and stuff like that. But ultimately, right now, it's just, I like being single. I like being alone when I want. I don't like feeling like pressured. I mean, is that a bad thing? Especially by being a woman, by being a trans woman. A lot of people look at that as like weakness or something. Or even if you're a female and you don't want kids. I saw a lot of females being bashed about them not wanting to bear children because of the men that they feel are just not where they feel like they want to have a life with them, So I feel like let's normalize just understanding an individual's space and just where they are and what works for them. Because if you're in a relationship, you've been in a 3-year relationship, 4-year, 10-year, and that works for you and you're happy, good. But there's some people out in the world that already had that, or have had a taste of that, or just isn't interested in always pleasing someone else in their point in their life right now,
Happy hour takes you to a world